is Fantasy-esque, and welcome back to The Sims 4 Royal Witch Kingdoms. Today we are picking up with the noble family of Rawan, who have a new addition. So last time I promised you guys that when we returned we would have a magical cat in our midst, and that is exactly what we've done. So as you can see, the newest addition to the family is the beautiful Secret, female cat with some interesting traits. I think she's a free spirit, she is talkative, and she is also, hold on a second, where'd you go? She's curious! So that's really awesome. Now if you guys are wondering how we ended up with this magic cat out of whatever one we could have had, you know, of the various combinations one could make, well, I came up with 3 magic cats, and as I mentioned in the previous episode, I had a link to a poll that I asked you guys to participate in. So these were the selection of cats we had, and these were the results. So Secret had the highest number of votes, so she ended up being our magical cat. Now, I kind of had a feeling when I put up the poll that the purple cat would get all of the attention because the Rawans, you know, they're a purple couple and it kind of looks very nice together. So that's exciting. She's joined the family, and in our story, even though like with the Sims, normally it's gonna be the witches that bind a cat or a dog. I think, can you bind dogs? I don't know. That bind a cat to themselves as a familiar. In our story, there's some magical cats that can imprint on witches that they choose. So Secret over here went ahead and chose High Lord Lysander as her like magical companion. So she imprinted on him, and now she is his familiar, which is really cool. And she's also started getting very affectionate with Nymeria, which I love. Also, Nymeria is currently in her 2nd trimester, but she will be having her baby in this episode, so we can look forward to that. And I have to tell you guys, I just absolutely love playing these guys. Especially now that we've started developing stories and personalities and characters, it is just so much fun. I love it. Look, I have things to look forward to, things to do, stuff to anticipate, so it's all very exciting. Now, the previous couple of videos I've been calling update videos because I really wasn't sure if I was going to make this into a series, if it was something that I was just going to do, you know, in my free time to have fun, but at this point, I think I've decided I'm going to turn it into a series. There's just no way I can't. You guys love it so much. I love it so much. It has to be a series. So that's exactly what I'm going to do. Now, that doesn't mean that I'll have this series, like these videos, coming out more frequently just because of the amount of time it takes for me to make. But it means that I probably won't be skipping like huge chunks of gameplay, because I'll only be playing, most likely, if I'm either making these videos or if I'm going ahead and setting up for these videos like for story purposes. So you guys will be along the journey all the way, which is very exciting. Now, before I continue, we're kind of just following Secret around. She is called Secret because she refused to tell Lysander anything. And I actually haven't worked out yet if I want the cats to have some sort of magical communication with the witches. I feel like they would have something like that, maybe similar to how we do it in The Sims 3. With like my magical animals for the sorceress in Fairy Amazon, I say they project thoughts into the Sim's mind. Maybe the cats communicate in that same way, or maybe they have their own kind of language that they kind of use. Like maybe instead of projecting images, they project words of a strange language that somehow the Sims they're bonded with can understand. And I don't think Lysander kind of made the connection that, wait a second, I'm actually talking to this cat. I don't think it made that connection, but Nymeria did, because when she was introduced to Secret over here, she obviously couldn't talk to Secret, but it kind of looked like Secret was talking to Lysander and Lysander could talk to her, and she knew instantly that it was an imprint. So who knows, maybe she's heard of this before, come across this in the past. Lysander obviously hasn't. But there we go. We have his magical familiar, which is so fun. Now, I need to tell you guys a story over here. I know it's like it's like a terrible time right now, because I was going to start the episode earlier in the day, but as I was getting ready to record, and this is where my story comes in, as I was getting ready to record, it started like raining and thundering, and so I got a little bit concerned. My windows were clattering, and I thought, you know what? Some of that sound might come through in the recording. Like, it was so loud. I was like, I don't know if my mic's gonna pick this up. But that wasn't the concern. Just as I was about to hit record, we started having hail. So it started just banging against my windows. You guys can't tell because I have like curtains put up, but that is a window behind me. And it was just clattering. There was like huge chunks of ice just knocking against the window. And I have another window up there that I could see the ice and rain on. It was kind of scary. And then it started sounding like my roof was going to collapse. So my brother ran in and he was like, okay, let's go downstairs until it's over. And in my rush to go and leave the room, I kind of forgot to pause the game. So the day went by and I was like, you know what? I'm not going to load back. Let's just continue from where we left off. That's how my episode started. But we're here now. We're safe. All good. My dad went outside to collect like chunks of the ice, which it's fascinating, but you know, he could have waited until after it was raining, but that's okay. Living on the edge, I guess. I can still hear a little bit of thunder, but it's not as crazy as it was. In fact, it's like sunning now. It's bright. It's bright. It was like all dark and gloomy, and I felt like I was in Batman or something. But anyways, everything's grand. Everything's great. And holy cow, I have talked so much that it is now 8:30 a.m. in the game. Wild. And how long does she have? Oh, she's gonna be in her third trimester in 40 minutes. So that's cool. She's gonna be in the third trimester. I think for sure she's gonna be having her baby. Also, thank you so much to you guys for all the name suggestions you guys have been giving. I probably mentioned this in a previous episode, but I really appreciate it. I've started compiling the lists down and I'm so excited for all the stuff we're gonna use. I know some of you went super detailed and you had names for specific kingdoms that had meanings attached to different things, like nature-oriented names for Ramong, and then you had, I think, names to do with superficial things in glass and all of that with Sikar, and then again a different set for for Hulkane. But it was so cool, and some of them I wanted to mix around, so I just threw them all into the list, and we'll have to see what name comes up for what. Now, I have, for the males, right? For the males, I have just all the names put down together, like I don't differentiate between the royals and nobles. For the females, though, I have specific, like, I have specific names for the royals and specific names for the nobles, so I guess you could say I have two separate lists. So I put them down in the same list, but I have them highlighted in different colors, so I know if it's meant to be used for a princess, if it's meant to be used for a lady. So I'm excited. I've got like notebooks looking all colorful and everything. So that's gonna be super fun. Now, Nymeria, she and Lysander have been so... Snuggle has grown up into a hen! Let's check out the hens. Okay, I forgot to feed the chickens. So the babies were starving, but then I had Lysander help feed them. And where is our hen? It's a brown hen! Okay, Snuggles! Oh, that is so cute. That is so cute. So Snuggles, I haven't had one of these hens. I've had chicks, but I haven't played long enough for them to grow up. So, oh, that's awesome. That's awesome. Okay, she actually needs to come out this morning, scatter the feed, and no, we do. For a second I was confused. I was like, wait, can we snuggle her? No, her name is Snuggle. Okay, I was getting a bit confused. Remind of the dinosaur heritage she has, of course, of course. I remember when I was young, my dad bought these books, like these dinosaur books, I think from, it was like DK books or something. I don't know, but he got these dinosaur books for me and I used to love them so much they had, I think, in one of the very first pages, and they had like really cool images of, like, you know, movie-esque kind of images of the different dinosaurs, and there was one of T-Rex eating some other dinosaur, which is a little bit scary, but it was so cool. I remember one of them talking, like one of the very first pages, talking about how the chicken is the dinosaur's relative, and I just found that so cool and so interesting. And obviously now we're so used to hearing that, and you know, we know the connection. It's almost general knowledge. But back then I was like, oh, wow, really? That is so cool. It's very fascinating. Brings back memories. Okay, vent about human life to Eggy, of course. And then we, oh, encouraged to hold egg stalks. Oh, these interactions are so cute. Let's chit chat with these guys a little bit. And then she needs to go. Has she scattered any feed? Did we do that? We did, didn't we? Let's scatter more feed in case they didn't all get to eat. And then, oh geez. Oh geez. Look at that. Our garden needs work. So we're gonna spray for bugs. We're gonna water. And even though she's pregnant, she's the lady of the house. So she's going to be doing all the work that needs done. And not necessarily because she's lady of the house, it's because she is the spouse. So in a household that has a high lady, she's not going to do any of the work. Her husband, the Lord's going to do all the work. So there we go. Since she is, you know, the spouse of whoever rules the house or heads the house, then she's in charge of all the domestic duties. So this is kind of interesting. I think these, like, flower patches and stuff, garden patches are already here. Like, I got this with a lot, so that's kind of interesting. Did we plant any seeds we got? Or was that with the... That was with the Ramongs, wasn't it? I think that was with the royal family. We got some seeds, because I don't think they have, like, a garden patch. Well, that's interesting. Okay. I will leave her be. But I was just gonna say, they've been so cute because Lysander's been having all of these whims to give his wife a massage and be really sweet to her. And I thought, aww, he's being so caring because she's pregnant and stuff. I mean, he probably usually is, but you know, she's been pregnant for most of the time we've been playing with them. Okay, he's gonna go take a shower. I was gonna get him to practice some magic. Oh, secret! Secret's off somewhere. But yeah, but he ended up calling Secret Secret because when he saw Secret, it was right over here by this waterfall, which, you know, he goes on his walks sometime, and I think he was coming back from the walk and just enjoying the waterfall. He likes to look out every, like, morning or whatever. And then, as he was looking out, he noticed there was an interesting little cat by this fishing sign, which he hasn't really seen a cat here before. And when he started, without knowing, communicating with the cat and asking where it's from, she just didn't want to tell him. I don't know what she sang to him, what she said to him, but obviously it wasn't the answer to his question. So he said, okay, then keep your secrets. And because he didn't really know much about the magic cat, but he probably got the feeling that it wasn't dangerous. It was a creature that felt a little bit, well, familiar. And probably had his good interests at heart. Look at this! He's actually assisting his wife. He doesn't have to do this. I would never make him do this, but he's actually helping out, which is so nice. When he brought the cat back, that was what he could think of, like, this is secret, because he didn't really know much about her. And what's this? Oh, I have the baby! He's excited. He's ready. He's like, when is this baby coming? I am so ready to see the heir of this estate and our family. Like, I want to meet them now. So nice. Such a difference from King Asterix. Such a difference from High King Asterix. And Nymeria, she's already shared the big news, which is good. And look, he's keeping her company as she's working. Look at him. Just look at him. Okay, yeah, she needs to go relieve herself. That's fine. While she's doing that, I might get Lysander to practice some practical magic. Eggy's a full-grown adult. He's the rooster, right? Now, what colored rooster is he? Let's see. Where'd you go? Where'd you go? That's Snuggle. Snuggle doesn't like Lysander. He's a brown rooster! That's cool. That is so cool. I haven't really... Look at him go! I haven't, like, bought any of the adult chickens, so this is the first time I'm getting to see them. Now, I'm assuming that the chicks all have, like, they're random colored, I would think. Because I know you have the option to buy black, white, and brown chickens, but the chicks are all yellow, so I'm assuming they just age up into whatever the color they age up to. And I wonder if the colors, you guys may know this, but I haven't played around with it much. Are the colors of the, like the coat colors of the chickens, are they genetic or are they completely random? So like the eggs that brown and brown chicken have, is that always going to result in a brown baby, or can it be black or white? Like, it doesn't matter. Let me know, because I don't. Okay, look. I love that whenever they go in and out of the house, they usually come from this side. There is a door here. They usually come from here, and they always look at the chickens as they go by. And look who's back! Secret is back with feathers! Hello, Secret. What are you doing? What are you doing, Secret? And I love that she's like white and purple because she almost matches Nymeria. Because Nymeria wears white and she's purple. And in fact, they're very similar purple. It's almost like it's a cat version of Nymeria. That's so cute. That's so cute. Oh, what are you doing? Did you put it down? Did you give the feathers to Nymeria? Maybe she gave the feathers. She did! Look at that. Pile of feathers. I hope she doesn't terrorize the chickens. I wonder, can cats terrorize the chickens? I'm not sure, but she eats the chicken feed. That I do know. She does eat the chicken feed. And my nose is so itchy, my goodness. Okay, let's see. You can open feathers? What? Oh, pile of feathers. That's right. I haven't messed around with this for too long. Oh, we can make bird sculptures out of these. Okay, I guess we'll keep them, and then we can make some bird feathers at some point if we want. Bird feathers? Bird sculptures. But I think I am going to pick up when Nymeria is ready to have her baby, because I definitely want to get that covered in this episode. So I will wait until she is in labor, and then I think we'll dive back in. We are slightly derailing. Because I did say at some previous point in time that I imagine the High Lord or High Lady, whoever is the head of the house, would be the one to make frequent visits to the palace or to go on like errands for the royal family or communicate with the royal family just more than their spouse, right? They're the ones who would be kind of the middle person between their family and the royalty. Well, we did get a call from Queen Xena wanting to duel. So, for whatever reason, if this is just a friendly way to make sure that you're keeping your skills up, it's gonna get us some, it's gonna help us hone our magical abilities. So I've accepted it, and because it was for Lysander, now if Nymeria gets any sort of requests from the royal family, I will reject it. I think I'm working things out as I'm playing, but I feel as though what I'm wanting to do is that if the spouses ever get unless you're the king or the queen, right? I don't know. I'll see. If the spouses ever have a sort of a duel or a request to duel from someone who is the king, queen, or head of a house, then they will kindly decline. And the only time they'll answer that kind of thing is if it's from another spouse or if it's from one of the kids, something like that. There'll be some sort of order for how I do, like a social hierarchy almost. But because High Lord Lysander is the head of his house, he can answer to a summons by the royal family because, he's kind of the next one up in terms of, not authority, but the social hierarchy we have going on. Like, our royal wouldn't really be dealing much with the king or queen, wouldn't be dealing much with the child of a noble. So those kind of things. And I seriously hope things are okay. I don't know who's gonna win, but it's dangerous, because if he beats the queen, what's gonna happen? The Queen Xena is really sweet though, so I don't see her, do anything terrible to him should she lose. But there we go. He has to answer to the summons, and I thought, hey, it's a great opportunity for us to see how his skills are, and also how Xena's skills are. Now, I feel like Xena has a bit more strength than Lysander, because I have a feeling we've practiced more magic with her than we have with the Rawans. Well, this is kind of cool. We're going to be seeing these duels frequently. Like, already when I've been playing off camera, this is the first duel I've actually gone on. Yep, he lost. This is the first duel I've accepted, but I've had several calls from other Sims wanting to duel. So this is kind of interesting. And now she's chatting with him. Friendly chat. Or is she leaving? I guess she's leaving. Yep, she's like, okay, done. Bye. Bye. Well, that's great. Jeez. Okay. Now that that's over, we'll definitely pick up when Nymeria is having her baby. It's Thursday morning, and she is about to go into labor. Lady Nymeria. There we go. So, Lady Nymeria is bursting with anticipation to meet her new bundle of joy. And even in her state, she is cleaning the chicken coop and scattering their feed. Look at how devoted she is. But okay, we're gonna leave her to scatter the feed, and then she's gonna have this baby. Now, I'm not entirely sure if the House of Rowan is going to have, like, more children, just because they only have 2 bedrooms in their estate. So I know I was thinking about putting maybe extra rooms into the basement, but then I said I might only do that for the royals. I'm not entirely sure just yet. Also, apparently, the chicks are random, because Apple has become a black hen. Look at Apple. Look at Apple. Oh, it's like Apple has some golden on its fur. I hope that's not dirt. And then we have our brown rooster and our brown hen. Beautiful, beautiful. Okay, let's get Nymeria up here. She is gonna have this baby. We are not waiting around. We are not playing around. So she's gonna come and just have her baby. Maybe we'll go for this bassinet right in the middle. And then I will get... Where's Lysander? Lysander, your wife is going to give birth. So let's come up here, show some support. Let's go. Let's get going. And oh my goodness, Secret is so cute. Look at her. I don't know how she's breaking rock, but she is a magic cat. She has powers unknown to us. She can apparently claw through stone, which is kind of scary. But Nymeria is coming on up. I'm so excited to see this baby. So excited. Is it gonna be he or she? Oh. So a lost baby. We had Princess Nimue Ramong born to our High King and Queen. And I wonder if this is gonna be our first boy in the series, or is it gonna be another girl? It's a boy! Okay, so with our noble boys, they're gonna have the title of master, because I like the idea that they're the young masters of the house, and the noble girls will have the title of miss, so they'll be the young miss of the house. And then once they get older, like I think once they become married, then their titles will change to lord or lady, depending. So this is going to be Young Master Valar. So Valar, this name was suggested to me by Ronald, so thank you so much for that. Such a cool name. I think it's from Game of Thrones. It's cool though. It's cool. So Master Valar Rowan, welcome to the family, and oh, okay. It's a blue baby. It's a blue baby. Well, guys, this is an important birth. Why? Because it explains a few things to us and opens the doors to certain mysteries that we had early on in the series. And one of those mysteries was how the miscellaneous skins are going to interact with each other when passing through the genes, right? And when they're going ahead and having their children, how that's going to work. Because, like I explained beforehand, with the normal skin tones, like we have different skin tones. The miscellaneous tones, they're separate from some of the cool ones, the warm ones, the neutral ones. I think we have there's like 3 normal tones. And then you have light to dark skin. And essentially, if a parent has light, like light skin in the warm tone and dark skin in the cool tone, if they have a baby, the baby will either have, like it'll randomize either the warm tone or the cool tone. And then they can have any skin color between that light shade and the dark shade. And I was wondering if the same thing happens with the miscellaneous skin tones or if they just get like the exact color the mother has or the exact color the father has. Apparently, it works exactly the same, which is kind of sad because it means that unless our Sims are the same skin color, we'll have these random like babies. We have 2 purple Sims who have a blue baby. So I'm kind of sad with that, but I guess it's okay. Yeah, that's just the way things are. And I'm only sad because I was really hoping that we could see like unique genetics in even in terms of skin tones across the different kingdoms. But one good thing is that we'll still have like it doesn't work that way with eyes, and I don't think it works that way with hair. So even though they'll have like all sorts of random skin tones, we'll still have unique hair colors and eye colors across the different kingdoms. So that's good. That's good. Okay, well, little master of the law. Let's go ahead. Let's feed him. I don't know if he's hungry, but we're gonna feed him. We're gonna bounce him, give him some love. But wow, look at that. We have a blue baby. Very unexpected. But it looks as though Master Valar is going to be the heir of the House of Rowan. He's going to be the next High Lord, which is very exciting. So we've had a girl and we've had a boy. So cool. But yeah, but I won't even think about matchmaking. Like, I won't even be thinking about matchmaking until we start having second borns and third borns. Because like I explained in one of the earlier episodes, the firstborns aren't allowed to marry each other because they will be inheriting their roles from their parents. So they have to marry a secondborn or a thirdborn who's going to be leaving their home, right? The firstborns have to hold down the fort. So no matchmaking amongst the firstborns, guys. No matchmaking. Okay, baby's sleeping. Lysander, why don't you come here and let's cuddle your baby. I know he's sleeping, but I feel as though you'd want to see your child being born. Aww, he was sad. I think he was sad because Nymeria was in pain during the labor. And look, he wants to woohoo with already. These guys are wild. Okay, let's go and say not hello to the baby. I don't know if the baby wants to hear talk right now. Let's just cuddle the baby. Let's cuddle the baby. Give him love. There we go. I can't wait to see what eye color he has and what hair color he has as he grows up. Another good thing is that the physical genes, they'll be retained. So the physical genes, you know, for the parents, in terms of their features, the ears they have, those kind of things won't be random. The only thing that'll pretty much be a bit odd is going to be the skin tones. Because by the look of it, like with the miscellaneous skin tones, it would have worked if they had the gradient from one color to another. Like if they had a rainbow gradient for the like purple, maybe from the ashen looking skins, like the vampiric colors. If they had dark to light and then maybe going on to purple, then have a gradient, like a couple of shades, like 3, 4. Purple, then blue, then maybe teal and green. If it went in that kind of way, then it would have probably worked. But because the colors are so drastically different from each other, and they're kind of random, I feel. They could have even gone reds, reds, purples, like a rainbow. But the colors are placed really randomly and they're starkly different. Like the blues are very different to the greens. There's no in between color, and then the purple and the red. So when the babies are born like this, it's a little bit odd. That's fine. We can work with it. We can work with it. And the baby's crying again. Baby needs attention. And look, Mother is here to take care of you, Valar. Mother is here. Okay, guys. With that said and done, okay, she looks like she doesn't know what she's doing. Feed the child. No, change the dirty diaper. Feed the child. It's okay. I will lend a helping hand. Okay, guys, with that said and done, I'm gonna leave off here. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you all enjoyed, and I'll see you all next time. Bye-bye.